I'm about to show you the best game user settings here in Season 3. We all know that with the latest Fortnite season there came a ton of performance issues, something like FPS drops, high input delay, or in general stutter while playing the game. So therefore I'm going to show you step by step how you can fix all of these issues and again gain super high and stable FPS so that you can perform the best in ranked mode. And first of all, let's take a look what we can actually change all in our Fortnite config in order to get more stable performance. And the first thing you guys want to do is go to your Windows search bar and type in the %, temp %, click under local, press F on your keyboard for Fortnite game, save, config, Windows client, and there we have our current game user setting. Before you change anything guys, always make sure that you don't have read only actually checked here. Super important. Other than that, you can't change anything. Now when it comes down to game user settings, I want you to copy exactly what I'm going to change. The first thing which you want to make sure to disable 100% guys is motion blur, because this one is just gonna make your game blurry for no reason. Visual grass you're gonna put on false as well. Use GPU crash debugging, you're gonna put to false as well, because every time your Fortnite crashes, it's gonna send this crash report basically to Epic Games, and it's a serving running 24/7 in the background. Latency tweak 2 you're gonna keep on 2, and latency flash you're gonna keep on true as well. DLSS quality you're gonna put on 0, because preferably you should actually use performance mode in Fortnite, so therefore keep this on 0. Any sort of ray tracing you should definitely make sure to put on false guys, super important. My display gamma I currently have on 2.3 and then I have 5 zeros behind it. This works the best for me. User interface contrast on 1.0. Then we're gonna scroll down a little bit until we can actually find here now be disable mouse acceleration, and this one guys you gotta put to true actually, because you want to disable mouse acceleration. Basically what mouse acceleration does is the faster you move your mouse around, it's actually gonna speed it up. It's not gonna be always the same speed, and because we want to have a natural feeling input, we actually want to make sure to disable this. The next up guys, we have be allow game download, which we're gonna put on false, and be allow cellular downloads as well on false. Auto download high res textures you're gonna put on false as well, because these are just super hardware demanding and they don't really make a huge difference and they really just cost you FPS, so therefore make sure to put it on false. And the same also goes with be allow downloading high res MIPS. This one you're gonna put to false as well, and allow low power mode you're gonna put on false as well. The next up for be allow multi-threaded rendering guys, you're gonna actually put this one on true if you have a CPU above 4 cores and 4 threads. Let's just say that you have one of the latest Ryzens with maybe like 6 cores and 12 threads. This is optimal for you. If you have a multi-thread CPU, you definitely gotta make sure to utilize this one, because it's gonna drastically improve your performance. Then we gotta scroll down a little bit more until we can find BIOS VSync, and this one really you gotta put on false guys. Don't utilize this, especially not on monitors. The only occasion where it could be helpful is if you have a 60Hz monitor. If you have anything above, always make sure that it's actually turned off. Then for my resolution sizes, of course you can put in whatever you guys want for the best search resolutions. I have a video for it right now on screen guys, which you can check out as well. Then for your frame rate limit, you actually want to put this one here exactly 3 FPS underneath your maximum refresh rate. So for me, since I'm playing on a 360Hz monitor, I put it to 357. This helps the Unreal Engine with syncing the picture and overall reduces your latency. Then your Fort anti-aliasing method you're gonna put to disabled, because we don't want any sort of anti-aliasing, which is just hardware demanding again. Global illumination quality to 0, desired reflection quality to 0, and nanny global illumination and reflection quality you're gonna put to 0 as well. Then we gotta scroll down more guys until we can find the scalability group, and here you gotta put everything on the lowest possible, or basically copy exactly my settings here. The only thing which you want to keep on 100% is your resolution quality. Other than that, your game is gonna look like Minecraft, which is not really good for comp. And then for the chat settings, also make sure that you disable as many as possible from these. Basically also make sure to copy all of my settings here right now on screen. Then for the D3DHI preference mode, I actually put it here on DirectX 11 since I use the performance mode, and your mesh quality you want to put to 0 100% guys. And then finally for ray tracing in-game enabled, of course to false, because we of course don't want to use it, even though if we could, because yeah, it's super hardware demanding again. And then we're gonna click under files and save, and we're already good to go. And now once we're done with that guys, I'm also going to show you the best in-game settings for additional improvements. And that's super important guys. Under video settings in-game, you want to definitely make sure to put your brightness to 109%, user interface contrast to 1, and use Triton set to 7 guys. That one is super important. This is gonna make your game look as good as possible, as you can see right now in the background. Then for graphics quality, as mentioned, everything on the lowest possible. Then under game settings, actually make sure to select the server in your direct near guys. Don't put it on auto, because it might actually connect you with a more stable server, which is further away, resulting in higher ping. And then for my game UI, I actually have my HUD scale set to 75%. And then finally under audio, I put my sound quality to low, and visualize sound effects I turned on because it's super broken. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, and don't forget to check out the 2 videos right now on screen.